Blake is playing the Up theme song and I'm literally gonna cry. That movie literally is so good. Oh my god. It reminds me of my dad. No.
Yeah.
I just like, I'm not in the mood for a good cry, you know? First farmer's market. Saturday morning, baby. We're going there now. And honestly, I'm slightly crabby. And it's windy, but that's okay because we have stuff to look forward to. Secured the goods. And guys, this new place called Dolce Amore, Blake has a bag, opened right across the street from La Colombe. And it's an Italian place. And I always say pistaccheria, but it's not called a pistaccheria. I don't know how to say that word. It's like a pastry shop. It's cold, but it is so cute. We got a chocolate croissant and the man is from Italy and it's just so cute. So yeah, but we're walking to the farmer's market now and talking about where we're moving. Hi guys, we're back from the farmer's market. I'm popping on as I'm de-stemming kale to talk to you guys about something because we just had a really like interesting experience. I don't really know how else to put it. Really sad experience, honestly. But you guys know that we got mushrooms or get mushrooms at the farmer's market every week. And of course, like I'm all about getting to know your farmers and stuff like that. And the guy who we got mushrooms from, we would get mushrooms from him and his son. And this week his son was just there and I was like, where's David? Which is his dad. And he was like, yeah, it's just gonna be me now. And I was like, oh, your dad's not doing it anymore? He was like, he actually died. And both Blake and I, like, granted, like, he was, like, we only knew him from the farmer's market. We didn't know a ton about him, but, like, he was good to us. He would, like, give us discounts, and we would talk to him for, like, sometimes 20 minutes. Like, we like, got to know him, and Blake and I were literally floored. Like, I think we're both still in, like, a weird state of shock. And I know that sounds weird because you're like, you barely know this guy, but like, he was so good to us. And like, it's like, when people pass, it's such a, like, it's really hard to wrap your head around. And I think it's also hard, like, it's different when you don't know them that well. You know what I mean? Because like you never have that sense of closure and it's kind of just like they're here 1 minute, gone the next. And life and death is like such a weird thing. And I mean, I'm just like Blake, what would you describe it? How would you describe how you're feeling right now?
I mean, it's kind of in shock a little bit. It's just like, a weird feeling. I mean, that's not a great descriptive word, but it's true. It's like,
and I think at least for me, and I think for you too, like mostly what we're feeling, like obviously like we liked this guy and like he was a great guy. Like he was
just really nice to us.
He was really good to us.
And I don't know.
But what I'll say is like, more than anything, like, and I think this is like why I wanted to cry when his son told us, is because his son just lost a father. And that is so heartbreaking. And you guys, he kept saying to us, I'm sorry, I feel like my vlog is turning into a cry fest, but I feel like it's just because I'm like trying to be real with you guys. And then I just justify it by being like, I'm trying to be real with you guys. But anyways, like, he kept saying to us, he was like, but I'm fine now, like I'm gonna keep doing keep being here. And then he goes, like when we were about to leave and he was like, and I'm never gonna leave here, well, unless something happens. And I was like, oh my god, like my heart is broken. And like I was saying to Blake, I was like, I don't know if we should like mentor this kid or what, but I mean, he's an 18-year-old kid, and like,
18?
I I'm assuming, if he went off to college last year.
Oh yeah.
Maybe 19? He's young. I mean, I'm only 24, but like seriously, like he's young.
He is young.
And like, I don't know what that looks like, but it just, you guys, it literally like, it broke my heart. And I think like more than anything, it made me realize how precious life really is. So tell those that you love that you freaking love them, because it's never worth it. The fights, all of that shit, it's never worth it. So
I still felt really bad because he was like, yeah, we have like a lot in common besides music. And he was like,
about like him and his dad, he said that?
Yeah, he was like,
yeah.
Besides our music, and like just kind of like stopped talking, kind of like drifted.
Well, he was like, I was really excited to come back, because he like went on, whatever, we don't need to tell you this whole life story, but he was like, I was excited to work with my dad, and I don't know, it was crazy. But I'm gonna finish getting this stuff together. I love you guys. Tell those that you love them. Life's fucking precious. And that's part of what makes it beautiful, but that also makes it really hard. I love you guys. Okay, new toy. What kind did you get, Blake?
It's the Dyson V12 Slim.
But the Slim is great. He also ordered the V15, didn't you? But you decided the V12 was better.
Yeah, the V15, and go on the review. V15 is just like heavier duty, bigger. They say like if you have a lot of carpet, like get the V15 because it'll suck up things better. But I don't know. A lot of people like the V12. It's a little newer and it has like the button start and it's just light.
I think you should quit your job and just become a Dyson reviewer.
Yeah.
Honestly, you have the hair. You could do a hair wrap tutorial for men. Tell the vlog what you just told me so that they know.
The new Dysons measure the size of the dust particles that it sucks up. And it tells you like what size dust you're picking up.
Wow.
So if it's like big pieces or small pieces.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
So when I leave chunks of cauliflower on the floor because I'm a messy eater, then it'll know that it's a big piece of cauliflower. Also, I think I just called it the Dyson hair wrap, and isn't it the Dyson air wrap? Yeah. Market haul. Hi guys, we're en route to Naperville. We're a little late to schedule, but that's okay. Don't worry, you're not in it. They remember.
My dad has so many points where I'm like,
$1 million? Like, that many? I had to get you.
We're at Sparrow. Coffee. Hey, sweet things. I haven't vlogged at all this weekend. Come here. But it's because we've just been present with Blake's family. Don't you think we've had a good time?
yeah, it's a good time.
We last night got Vesuvi. Is that what it's called?
Silly?
Vasilis.
Sillies?
Mediterranean food. Takeout. Honestly, I give it a 6
Thai.
out of 10. Yeah, Alex wanted Thai, so he got Thai. But we just all kind of hung out, and then this morning we went on a long walk to Sparrow and picked up breakfast for everyone. And then the people who didn't get Sparrow, I was cooking in the kitchen for everyone, made little like egg toasts. It was great. And now, before we head back to the city, we're going to the homeland, Costco. Mostly because I just want to stock up on a few things for the week. Honestly, do we even need a cart? I don't think we do. And it's on our way, so like why not? But picking the vlog back up because I feel like I kind of abandoned. Oh wow, this is really bad lighting. Bye. Oh yeah. Just got back from Candlelit Flow, wearing a onesie. We're making steak. And I'm just gonna continue this vlog into tomorrow because I don't really like feel like vlogging tonight. We're just gonna chill and enjoy each other's company. So love ya. errands today. I'm headed to Trader's right now after a lake walk. I needed my ring resized, so I dropped that off at Cartier because I didn't know that they did resizing. However, they do. Honestly, like, they just have such impeccable customer service. Every time I go in there, I'm like, you guys really kill it. And I think it's really difficult for sometimes high-end stores. I feel like I'm being judged when I go in there, and Cartier is like one of the few. And also, sorry, like if this, you just like, whatever. If you're in Chicago, don't go to the Chanel store, go to the Chanel in Neiman Marcus because they're really nice there. But like, that's the worst feeling when you go into a designer store and you just feel like shameful and like judged. Like, I always have felt like that at the Burberry here. But yeah, they do such a great job there. So, and I sprayed myself with my sister's perfume because she wore it in high school. She doesn't wear it anymore, but it's kind of nostalgic for me. And so it's just like a mood booster, you know? Speaking of mood boosters, Lauren Elizabeth is pregnant. Shook. I'm prepping some salt-baked potatoes so they can cool after I bake them before tonight's dinner. Hi guys, so to end off the vlog, I thought I would do a little favorites because I feel like I haven't done this in a while. But I just put some potatoes in the oven because I'm gonna make salt-baked tonight, and so I have to prep them now. And I talked to my dad, and I've been listening to my audiobook, Autobiography of a Yogi, and every time I talk to him, he's like, how far are you? Because it's like his favorite book ever. And then he quizzes me. And then he's like, you're not paying close enough attention. Sorry. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to talk about some things I'm loving. So first of all, guys, I'm getting my hair cut on Friday. I can't wait. I'm over the long hair. And I'm not gonna go super short, but I haven't had a haircut in a while, and like my hair is gross. You guys can be kind and be like, no, your hair is like so long. No, it's time. Like it's really too long. So I'm thinking of going here. My hair grows really fast, so it's like, it's to the point where like when I'm trying to go to bed at night, it's annoying. So, and it's just like kind of gross, so I don't like wearing it down. So I just want it to be manageable, you know? But anyways, and then I'm thinking about maybe getting an air wrap. So if you have an air wrap, you should let me know if you like it. Also, I feel like, okay, tell me if you guys agree with this. I feel like there's kind of a common misperception. So I posted like a bunch of like homemaker stuff on my TikTok, and I feel like people on Instagram get it, but like people on TikTok just keep commenting and being like, do you have a job? What does your boyfriend do for a living? All of these like really nosy, weird questions. And I feel like people don't understand the point. Like, part of the everyday homemaker is that like anyone can be a homemaker. Like, you can have a full-time job and still be a homemaker, because being a homemaker just means, in my opinion, that you love being in your home and you love cultivating beauty and you value the home. But anyways, so when people say stuff like that, I kind of just like don't respond, because I'm like, it's different than like I don't think being a homemaker and being like a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home wife, like I don't even think that's the same thing. I think being a homemaker is like, I don't want to like devalue, it's just a different thing. Like it's valuing the home, you know? Let me know if you guys like understand my gist, like get what I'm saying. Anyways, okay, let's go into my favorites. So first favorite is cable knit. Like, is that cable knit? Kind of like this like cable knit sweater. I think the best one is honestly by Ralph Lauren. This one's like a Ralph Lauren men's, and I love it. It's so good. Cashmere, so cozy. Honestly, if I were you, get on the RealReal and find one. I'm not even gonna link one because I got this one off the RealReal and I love it, and that's what I would do if I were you. Okay, next is this Egyptian magic. So there's this girl on TikTok that I follow. Her name is Anna Porte. Anna.Porte. She's so chic, you guys. Like, oh my god, she's so cool. And I actually ran into one of my friends the other day. Ellen Riv, if you guys know, I was on their podcast, and Elle was like, oh my god, Mary, like I followed this girl on TikTok. She kind of reminds me of you. And I was like, I don't know why she reminds you of me, but I'm honored, Elle. Thank you. But you guys should follow that girl. She's great. So she's, I guess, like another favorite, Anna Port. But she recommended this stuff. She has the most beautiful skin, and it's Egyptian magic. And like, I'm kind of weird about skincare stuff. I kind of just like do what I do, but I don't actually use this as skincare. What she uses it for is just like kind of like a little highlight. So you can put it like up there, and it just gives you, like, you can kind of even see it now. It gives you a little bit of a glow, and it's all natural. It's like one of those like products that's been around forever. And like their branding is like kind of crust, but it's great. I'll link it down below. I really like it. But it's also, from what I've read about it, it's really great for if you have dry and sensitive skin. So it's an all-purpose skin cream. Okay. Next, I've talked about this on my Instagram. I'm trying not to talk about like the same things because I want to provide you guys with different facets of content, because like I know a lot of us connect on Instagram too. So, but I did want to just say again, this Devotions for Couples book, regardless of if you're religious, is so good. Like, I'm just going to give you guys an example so that you kind of see what I mean. So this one is listen for and express feelings, and then it gives the story, which I'm not going to read because it's long, and then it has discussion, application, and prayer. If you don't want to do the prayer, don't do the prayer. We always do the prayer. Discussion says each answer. Do you feel like you have been connecting in your communication? Why or why not? If not, how can today's devotional about listening for and expressing feelings help you? And like the stories just help it to all come full circle. It's so fabulous. Like, it's a book that I'm going to give as gifts. Like, Grayson, I will be giving this to you and Mike for your wedding. Like, I'm giving it to people as a wedding gift because I just think, like, only for people obviously who I think are actually going to do it. But it's so good. I really encourage you to try it with your partner. Okay, love that. Next, in general, is just like monochromatic looks. I live for it. I think a monochromatic look is like the easiest way to look chic and effortless at all times. Enough said. That wasn't even included, but it's a favorite. Okay, so I've been reading the Medical Mediums books. Did you guys just see that? It's like thunderstorming outside and there was some lightning. But I've been reading the Medical Mediums books and I'm really obsessed with him. Like, to the point where Blake is like, you literally need to like calm down with this guy. It's almost like you like are into him. You talk about him so much. I'm like, dude, no. Stop getting jealous. I just really like him. Like, I just think that he has a lot of valuable things to say. Believe me, he's a crackhead. Like, he says things that I'm like, that's insane, but okay. And I think it's like one of those things where it's like, take what you want from it. And I think that that's another thing that I kind of want to talk about is people can be so all or nothing. Like, why can't we just take what we want and leave the rest? For example, with the Medical Medium, he says eggs are the devil. I'm kind of into eggs right now. So I'm going to go with eggs, you know, because I'm going to listen to myself above other people. And then I'm going to take what I want and leave the rest. So I think that that's something that, like, the Medical Medium's probably not going around eating brown butter chocolate chip cookies, but I am, and I know that it's not going to kill me. So I think it's just kind of one of those things where, like, you have to go in kind of like this book, like, take what you want, leave the rest. I'm like, that's a big philosophy for me. A big theme in 2023 is like, I'm going to take what I want, I'm going to leave the rest, but above all else, I'm going to trust myself. Okay. So this one is the one I'm on right now. It's called Life-Changing Foods. What I love about it is it goes into all of the life-changing foods. So he talks about the Holy Four, basically. And so it's fruits, vegetables, herbs, and then what's the other one? I haven't gotten to that yet. Wild foods. So I just finished fruits. I'm on to vegetables. And like right now, I'm on asparagus. He goes through and like talks about it. And then he says conditions that it helps with, symptoms that it helps with, emotional support, and spiritual lesson. So like some of the stuff's a little kooky, but it's cool. And then he has tips for like this one says, look for thick or fat or asparagus spears. These tend to be the most nutritious. Although if you can find bunches of skinny asparagus, don't shy away from them. They still have value. And then he like has a recipe. So this is asparagus soup. Some of the recipes I'm like, eh. Most of the recipes, honestly, I'm like, could have done without that. I would rather have more info on the fruit or vegetable or whatever. But I'm really into this book. It's definitely like, I'm a food person, so this is like the most engaging so far. I like it a lot. Okay. Next is a combo. It's Calvin Klein men's underwear. So cozy. I'm just gonna link a 3-pack. I have a 3-pack of white, gray, and black. I don't really wear the black that much, but I wanted white and gray. So maybe see if you can get your paws on like just white and gray. Unless you like the black. I don't know. The black just doesn't really do it for me. With a little pointel tee. And here's what I love about it. The pointel is so feminine and like youthful. And then these are just kind of like a little bit more slouchy, a little bit more masculine, but still like weirdly sexy. It's my favorite thing to put on post shower. Like, it's just been my go-to cozies lately, especially like late in the night. Oh my God, another favorite, sorry. But I love this duo. I'll link it down below. I know Doen also has a pointel tee, and I actually have the long sleeve Doen one. The only thing I'll say is that it's very see-through. Like, I can't wear the Doen one in public. I can wear this one in public. I mean, if you're down to wear like full-on see-through in public, I just like, I don't know, I'm kind of at the point where like, I hate how sexualized the women's body is. Like, I wish I could wear slightly see-through things because I actually think it's really chic and beautiful. And sometimes I do, but I think usually I'll do it like if I'm with Blake or something, but I've been harassed on the street if I've been alone before, and like, that's not okay. Like, why do we have to do that? And also Blake and I were having a conversation the other day where we were talking about like, why are girls' boobs and butts so over-sexualized? Like, and like, Blake's a dude, like of course he loves that shit, but he was like, honestly, like evolutionarily, like why are we into that? Like the boobs make more sense, but like the butt, why? And I think it's just because it's like a sign of like curves, and like more voluptuous bodies can be like a sign of like fertility maybe, I don't know. But I do think it's just like a totally like, it's an over-sexualized thing. I don't know. And like, it's specifically here too. Like, I love the French way of life. And I guess I don't know a ton about it, but just through travel and like meeting people, like, I just feel like they embrace the human body in such a beautiful way without making it like so, they're just like more sexual beings, but like without making it like gross and crude, and you know what I mean. I know you guys know what I mean, but anyways. Okay, the last favorite that I just thought of is the show The Night Agent. I think that's what it's called, on Netflix. Blake and I just finished it. It's so good. I really liked it. There were parts of it that I was like, this is so lame, but like, it's good. It kept us engaged and it's really good. And I still haven't started Daisy Jones. I like literally got 5 minutes in and I was vlogging during like the first 2 minutes of it. And yeah, I need to hop back on that. So Blake's going to a game tonight, so maybe I'll do that. But anyways, okay. I want to get this vlog edited and uploaded for you guys. So I'm gonna end it here, but I love you guys so, so much. I appreciate each and every one of you so deeply. I love this community, I really do. So I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. And oh my God, we're going to Iowa City this weekend. I can't wait to go home. I'm so excited. I'll be vlogging. And yeah, I love you guys. Ciao.